Good morning. I've been really waiting for this. I've had a really hard time waiting 1 week to pick this back up again. Good morning. Good to have you back, by the way. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. I've been really looking forward to it. And by God, is this music intense. I spent the last week leveling my my crafters. I leveled my disciples of the hand, at least 2 of them, to over level 70. So they were at least somewhere in Shadowbringers range. That was actually quite fast. I thought that would have taken much longer, but it was pretty easy actually. Especially once they're in the level 60 range, that works pretty well, which is cool. But yeah, I really wanted to continue this here. We are currently, we're currently in northern Kalusia. We're right on the threshold of going into Dwergar's dungeon. Basically, the evil dwarves, or the not so nice dwarves. I don't know. We'll figure those out. In order to finalize that Talos and finally get to Mount Gulg and hopefully Cape Vothrizats. Hopefully. I so hope for this. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take until then. I'm not sure if it can happen in this stream or if it'll take another one, honestly. Undecided, but I'm really looking forward to this. Maybe as a just a quick little update, a few things. I've been playing some other video games in the last couple of days, and I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but there's a couple of demos out there that I checked out. One was the demo for the terrible title, by the way, The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale, which is from the studio that did Octopath Traveler. So it's a 2D HD visuals kind of game, but it's an action RPG about, and this might sound familiar to you, about an adventurer with a sword and a boomerang, a princess who's sworn to protect her kingdom, and a fairy with healing magic in an open world full of puzzles and dungeons and mysterious temples and shrines. It's literally Zelda. It's literally Square Enix literally produced another Zelda-like. I'm not particularly fond of the writing, to be honest. I found it a little bland, a little straightforward and uninteresting. The gameplay is kind of cool. But if you want to check it out, there is a demo. If you're into this kind of thing and you don't want to play something with a really bland, sorry, I'm going to say that, but with a really bland writing, then please do me a favor and pick up Alabaster. What is the name? Alabaster Dawn. Basically, also an action RPG, almost the same mechanics, but I find the writing so much better. It's unfortunately still in early access, but there's a demo out there, and I really want to see what these guys are doing. The reviews are amazing. I love the writing. I also played the demo until the end of the demo, which is not much, maybe a couple of hours. But the writing is so much more interesting. The world is much more interesting. The combat mechanics are so much more interesting. So if you have like $25 please check this one out, or at least have a look at the demo, because I think this one's really, really worth it. Yeah, those are the two things. I haven't finished Monster Hunter Stories yet. I think I'm on the verge, but then I had to have dinner date with my partner yesterday and watch the menu, so I wasn't able to finish it yet. But I think I'm going to wrap it up today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday in Germany, so I have some extra video gaming hours I could put in. But I would have so much more to tell you, but I really want to get into video gaming. I want to finally eat coffee. This is all I want to do today. No, it's not. I'm gonna have coffee and cake later on with friends. It's gonna get super hot in Berlin today. We're gonna get 30 degrees, that is Celsius, which is technically very, very hot, especially for me. We were hoping for some nice summer-ish weather, but yeah, going from 4 degrees or 12 degrees to 30 is a bit excessive. Anyway, we have the fridge full of iced coffee, which is super important. And we're gonna manage. We're gonna be okay. Man, this music is so intense. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I did some of the job quests in Shadowbringer. I completed or continued Paladin's job quest until level 78, just to have that behind me. I haven't done the Scholars one yet. And I really like the story behind the Paladin's quest. I was, again, very, very, I don't want to say wholesome, because it's very heartfelt. I like that a lot. So it was very in line with Shadowbringers. It's great, right? It felt really, it felt really emotional, and I liked the character development and the narrative twist that it took at the end. So that one was really, really amazing. I really liked it. So I'm excited to find out what the healer job quest is gonna turn out to be. It feels to be a little bit more comedic with a dwarf and all. Oh, by the way, I also did because I was really bored and I had to do stuff, right? I did the dwarf Lally Ho emote quest. I am now able to use the Lally Ho emote, and I've also jotted down the emotes that are still missing from me. I need to get down and get some fresh emotes from me apparently. Right. I will take you to the Dwerger's Tool, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. Well then, let's go, I guess. But dark in here, man. What's going on? Light or something? Sheesh. Dwarfs. I love that there's out of commission, decommissioned, broken Talos lying around everywhere in this world. I think they give this whole thing a really, really nice layer. Oh, it's another piece of overworld map, actually. There's the missing ether current. Look at that. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the tool. Ha! There! Gulgs, with their ugly, unkempt beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Are we supposed to kill them? You gonna kill them? Be not so hasty, Corrit. The animosity between you two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. You will be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Ado? Ha! I can see straight through me. Right. A digging will go. Let us not be idle either. Though Corrit cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some Gulgs from the field. To that end, Dream Powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. We used it at Yulmore too. Truly, seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it would render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word, and I will cast the enchantment. Let me just real quick grab this current here. And then let's get sneaky. Let the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves. Return to me, and I will cast it anew. During certain duties, you may gain the transparent status, which restricts available actions but allows you to pass by most enemies undetected. Use this invisibility state to reach your destination before the effect expires. You will lose the transparent status when the effect duration expires or you change areas, causing nearby enemies to detect you and preventing quest progress, as Sean Connery would say. You may return to the starting location at any time to refresh the duration of the transparent status. If it has already expired, it will be granted anew. Quest progression. The next quest objective requires transparent. You will have... Okay. Let's go. I am now transparent. Isn't that stupid with the... I mean... Okay. So I can't do that. Night, buddy. Good night, buddy. I mean, nobody cares about the chocobo, apparently. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Let's go. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. buddy. Come on. Let's get you to bed. These look nice. Oh, they have like they have female-shaped bodies. I'm not gonna say. But apparently they're sulfur elementals with crystal forms. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us await Korit's return. I'm back. This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have a gratitude, Korit. Let us carry this back to... Oh! Are you alright? What's happening? Worry not. I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. Wait, you can't leave the Crystarium for a prolonged time? I may also have overexerted myself in the moment. I have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? I just love the... That's Gulg, chief of the Gulgs. I love that Lalafell surprised animation. It's absolute cinema. I love it. You're one of the Tolls. I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but those scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting you limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's ass. Impudent whelp. Better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than the feeble floppy things you tholds have hanging from your faces. It is time for a beard off. Come on. Like oil and water. This is not like to end of its own accord. Talos, do you perchance have some dream powder left? Enough to put an end to this. How about we solve this with drugs, right? Oh, give me a second. Then let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not been seeing the last of their bickering. Ah, that's great. Just snore. Forgive me, Korit, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just when it comes to the Gulgs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, my friend. You are here on your account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now, as we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Yes, baby. The Crystal Exarch has efficiency on his mind. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, and we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chinese. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Koreth back to Tomra? My thanks. Brief though it was an honor to go adventuring. I shall see you back in Amity. Gee, I wonder if he'll get another chance to do some adventuring with the Crystal Exarch in the future. Where did he go? Oh, he's already back in the... I could just bamf. Oh, by the way, we watched the menu yesterday, and the funniest thing happened. We were watching the movie. There's a Latina actress in the movie, a younger one, and I was wondering for at least an hour where I had seen her before, in which other movie, and I just couldn't put her face onto any franchise. And then I realized I had seen her before in Critical Role in season 3 because it was Amy Carrero. And I didn't know she was in the menu. And that was really, really weird. But by the way, I really enjoyed that movie. If you haven't seen it and you're... Is it a horror movie? I don't know. If you like interesting movies, have a look at it. It's quite exceptional. It's really, really well written. I loved it a lot. Great acting, great writing, superb. Lally Ho, glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all. Oh, I got them all they needed. All. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with him. Good to hear that young Koreth was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes to be used by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at the top rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, right? So important to have crowds swinging pickaxes. This is very, 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 very important to give big crowds pickaxes to swing. Come on, don't get stuck. No. No, there's no ether compass left, right? We only have quest related. Yeah, we only have quest related ether currents missing. And there's 2 of them, which is a lot. I would have thought we're almost at the end of this quest line, but apparently we're not. Strikes me as a little peculiar. So, what's happening here? Look, Daedalus! People from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Ryan recruited are being escorted to the work site. And by both Crystarium and Gilmoran soldiers, no less. So as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Well, good luck. Good thing that I brought some pickaxes from the dwarves. trust you have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are we waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so we can get them to work. Go, one pickaxe for you. And you're waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, this is a lot of pickaxes for a lot of folks. Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good work and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. You always got the good stuff, Ron. As much as we will all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards. Celebratory worms, you know? Greetings, Talos. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the Jinn at Journey's Head. After night returned to Almarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later when you should come along. When who should come along but Alize? She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then, of course. Some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. This is nice. I love these kind of montages. I love those. I too have a great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Wait, you don't know that I am the Warrior of Darkness? Ron? I absolutely adore these kind of RPG montages. We've come to this, in case you're wondering. Guthyon's here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone ahead. Bah, could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Oh man, don't worry, I got you covered. Wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade this time. This time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaffy? I thought you brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. What's going on, Jarek? Oh gods, if this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life, just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that's not what the Talos is for? Where the hells would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work. And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Oh, buddies. Oh. Little cutesies. A little comedic relief. Going through all the allies we have gathered. Who are helping us out now after we save them. We're ready to do our bit. We just need tools to do it. No worries, man. I've got some spare tools. pickaxes. Loads of them. Oh, these are the guys from Yulmore. Now we may all work to our heart's content. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back. And what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? We join hands. There's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alphino for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could, but that ain't going to stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Oh man. Come on, you lot. Look lively. With Alizane. Hey girl. My thanks, Daedalus. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right. Let us see that this plan is a resounding success for the sake of all in Novrad. Espresso con panna. There another. Then none shall ever again. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Ishtola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Damn. We're really doing this. Oh, buddy. I think there's another blue quest in Amity, which might be missing second ether current, which we'll have to check out. Oh no. A lot going on here. Let me check this out real quick. Where is it? Ah, it's in the building. Is in the building? No, it's not in the building. Oh no, it is. Just hiding around the corner. Zumi Shai, you didn't happen to see a lone girl over at top rung, did you? It was her turn to keep an eye on the ladder, but she was well past due to return. No? I wonder what could have... Two of us were once bonded citizens, you see, and we were not treated well. But even after fleeing here to Amity, it seems our experience in Yulmore has left my friend distrustful of most other folks. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that she simply ran and hid when she saw you coming up the cliff. It wouldn't be the first time. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could find her and calm her down? A soothing word from a stranger might go a long way towards rebuilding her confidence. Okay. I could also give her a very hearty lally-ho, if that would work. I'm not sure that wouldn't scare her off. I love these dwarves. I love these dwarves here. They are so silly. I also wonder if that's like a precedent. Is there precedent designs in other Final Fantasy games and earlier Final Fantasy games that resemble these dwarves? Where's the fearful fugitive? Where is she? Ah, here you go, girl. Come on. No, please, just let me go. Don't run away. Don't run away. I, for myself, can't remember any... I mean, the Black Mages in Final Fantasy IX and other Final Fantasies look a little familiar. I don't think any, at least any game I remember, which would be 7 forward, right, features this sort of dwarves with their beards. I don't think it does. The terrified girl seems convinced that you are here to apprehend her. Do as Zumi-Shai bid you and try some soothing words. I saw you come up the ladder. You're a bounty hunter from Yulmore, aren't you? And that's exactly what a bounty hunter would say, right? I used to work as a servant to a husband and wife in Yulmore. The Lord would make all manner of suggestive comments, but I did my best to ignore and rebuff his advances. You. And then one day the lady accused me of tempting her husband. She pulled me aside and had me beaten near to death. That's why I ran from you. I was so certain she'd send someone to drag me back. Forgive me. I didn't mean to cause you or Zumi any trouble. Oh, girl, come on. That's perfectly all right. I'll head straight back and let her know I'm all right. Jeez. Again, going back to the comment that none of these nobles in Yulmore were actually fully under Vothri's influence, right? Whatever they did out of their own free will, right? And they can acknowledge this, try to be better people, or they cannot. But what does not work is just pretending that it wasn't their fault, which I actually appreciate a lot from this game and the writing. That's actually a great way of ensuring that there is some responsibility behind the actions, right? Thank you for going out of your way to find my friend. A small step, but I'm glad she was able to talk to you. Here, a little something from the both of us to reward your kindness. Yes. That is perfect. And now we can activate that Talos, hopefully. Let's go. Good of you to join us. I am pleased to say we have gathered ample help from the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though you have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen. And I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet, from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored tradition. But I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness. Or so I would like to say. What else is missing? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate ether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we will seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable ether flow, thereby solving the problem. Sounds reasonable. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. In the midnight hour, he cried, ore. I'm sorry. Mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There is something I would like to show you. What is it going to show us? What is Runar going to show us? I say, are these not hot stones? They are the most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Oh, these are the heart stones from the Knight Blessed, but we can use them as hearts for the Talos. Yes, immersed in water, imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. And we can imbue them with yet more prior to the installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. This is a very, very nice gesture. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know there is peace. Thus, we are also at peace. If our Heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the Heartstones. And Daedalus, for good luck, may I ask you to imbue one as well? Sure, I'll do some imbuing. Why not? Rest assured it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetherite. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. Familiar Heartstone. Which Heartstone? Whose Heartstone is that? The familiar looking Heartstone appears to glow faintly. Is that the one that we retrieved? Thank you. That will do. If this Heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Taudia. Of course it. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed. Sin Eaters. This game. Fucking hell. Right. I have identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, then install them, as I've indicated on this diagram. Holy hell. How is this game doing this? Understood. We will set about the task at once. I absolutely love those small little callbacks that they do at the end to everything we have, everyone we have met, encountered, interact with, everyone who sacrificed something, gave their lives, supported our goals, was lost along. Ah, man, this is sheesh. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment, Rianger. You said you would have measures ready in the event that our friends fail to contain the light. Do you? Be assured I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you, Orianger. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imburers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrand to this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself. Will it be enough? Nightquill, silver piece. Okay. Exchangeable for a gil. Well, doesn't make a lot of sense. Thy news is looking not a little anxious. There's no point worrying about this such thing now. I'll get back to my calculation. You, meanwhile, should go and rest, as your friends suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Shadowless? Thank you. Julia, how are you doing? The Exarch? He went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. Okay. This is not good. I was worrying about myself, but apparently I had... I should have worried about the Crystal Exarch. I hope nothing happens to him. I really like that guy. He really reminds me of someone I met a while ago. Oh no, come on, don't... Shit. Come on. Don't do this now. There you go. The Exarch does not appear to be nearby. Okay. where else could he be? Shoe bill here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's not talking to me. There's only the shoe bill gazing unflinchingly southward. Okay. Buddy, this is where you found to collapse? Come on. What's going on with you?
The future is where my destiny awaits. Forgive me, I was lost in a dream.
Oh, sorry.
Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body. When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now, hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away. It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort? Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me. Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
I'll settle matters with the empires. What I always do, seek out mightier foes. Rest a while.
That would be well deserved. You might consider roaming Norvrad not as her savior, but as a simple sightseer. Viewed through such eyes, I am certain she would seem quite different.
That would be nice.
But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
What will you do when this is over? Please don't say die.
When this is over, indeed. I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said, though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
Talking about me?
I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment. Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask him about his next adventure. And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me. Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it. But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle.
Then I promise that we're gonna win it, friend.
The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
You know, this is quite an okay-ish video game, isn't it? It has some very solid moments, don't you think? I think I can safely say that after 800 hours of gameplay. I think it's quite solid. Freaking hell, I don't believe this. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air and your fine company. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. And Jonathan Bailey delivers it so well. It's amazing. It's great. Also, what they did with I imagine also knowing that the original writing is Japanese, right? Knowing that the original writing is Japanese, somebody had to translate that into English, keeping the meaning but also delivering the emotional impact. And this is marvelous. This is such good writing. This is such amazing writing, and it hits home so true. Insane. I don't want to say I was disappointed by Stormblood, right? I don't. It was a solid MMO video game expansion, right? It did good. It did good, but what Stormbringers delivers is insane on a narrative level, on an emotional level. I also think that the gameplay changes they did allow. I think the gameplay changes they did, especially, and I don't know how people viewed that in the past when Shadowbringers came out, but I feel like some of the more grindy content has been streamlined in Shadowbringers, like the job quests, especially for for the fighting jobs as well as the crafting jobs, the Disciples of Land and Hand. And I feel this allows people to focus more on the narrative that the expansion delivers and not have them trying to catch up with the story by grinding. I feel like that. I don't know if that was the case back in the day when this was released. I would imagine that was the purpose, right? The head of English localization is a big celebrity at FanFest, Koji Fox. Yeah, I would imagine him to be. Honestly, this is... I mean, I appreciated the English localization as far as, you know, quest text were concerned, and the little innuendos and quest titles and all that. This writing in Shadowbringers, this is immense. This is amazing. This is just insane. This is holy moly. How is this so good? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, in the Source, okay, this is a cutscene I did not expect. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. Well, technically he is. Well, devil. You know. Ascian. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Emmett Selch? He has taken himself to the first to usher that world to its end. Why does he have... This looks like a really, really thick butt, right? Like, maybe he should... I'm just going to say, maybe he should turn that butt slider a little to the left. But anyway, it is what it is. I don't think this outfit is very befitting, but anyway. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details in his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. What does that mean? What does that mean? I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You have doubtless wondered why the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. They're at the first. They didn't know. It is because they're no longer in the Source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the first, as have his comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the Source. Oh, you're gonna do some nasty schemy thing, try to destroy their bodies in the Source while they're all in the first, right? That's what I would do. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scion's return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective. Of both of our objectives. Thank you for reminding me. Through Heidelin's meddling, her champions threatened to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see man reclaim his true form. What does that mean? It is unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent, and it must be stopped before it is too late. The hour has come, your radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone? For the future of Garlemald? Oh dear, you do not wear the mummers motely well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflict. Katana-bearing Centurion. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however. They interest me greatly. I hope, but the beasts of this first are providing him proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Or would you rather I call you Lidibus? Who the fuck is that? Unexpected. Most unexpected. That immortality should have been within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself, Xenos ye Galvos. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Your secrets or my flesh, I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. What is happening? Okay, and this is where you cut back to the Jesus Christ. This is where you cut back to the story. Extinguishing the last light. Judging by the portentous look in his eye, Chai News is something important to tell you. Are we going to do this? Are we doing this? Right. So while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely taking Mount Gulg in its grasp. Daedalus, we may be certain that Vothri will not look on it. It will not look in idleness as we beat a path to its front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. So see to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the orders to proceed as soon as you are ready. I think we can do this. Come on. Give the word, and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Let's go. Let's just do this. Why shouldn't we? Very well. Let us begin. Holy guacamole.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vorthri, mountain and all.
Here it comes!
That's a big explosion. I was wondering how the construction of a Talos this big would work. But apparently it's just held together by magic, right?
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger!
This is not gonna hold for very long.
Do you see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Vorthri marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice.
Let's kick it.
Is that?
Oh! The cavalry is coming!
It's cold and cruel and heartless.
Yes!
In times of need, we expressly said, yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name?
I had completely forgotten about you. I'm so sorry.
Yes, yes, we may also have said that we Fae folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to his aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with him?
Aww.
We are so very, very sad. You will pray with us. Cheer us up again!
She's so nasty. I can see a path there. I think they're mad at me. Yeah.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept their help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gulg and be ready to make the ascent.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on. Extinguishing the last light. I completely forget, by the way, that there is story and plot ongoing in the source. Like this whole story with Xenos and Garlemald and the toxic gas, the Black Rose. So I'm not sure we're gonna catch up with that during Shadowbringers, or whether that's something that will basically pick up back again in Endwalker, but I don't know. I guess there's stuff happening back at home as well, but for now, this is it, right? Everyone is here. Good. The Talos has taken hold of the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Rothry's sanctuary. The Sin Eaters will make us work for every yam of it. Well then, we'll give them what we got. We will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. Last one there is a rotten egg. It's a duty. So we've got who are we taking with us? Oh, we have the full selection. We have Alphino or Urianger. We have Alizé as a DPS, and then yeah, we're going with the twins. We're going with the twins and Y'shtola, of course. Let's go. Come on. Item level wise, we're okay, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Right. Tanking. I know how this is done, right? Let's go.
So it is you.
It is me, yeah.
You will not defile my new paradise.
Let's go. Oh boy. Okay. I could have done a bigger pull here, definitely. By the way, I tried to play Summoner the other day and it was horrible. Let's go. Come on. Go. that wasn't bad. I am... Oh, okay, I could have... why didn't you... So the wall-to-wall pull would have included these four as well. Okay. Given cruelty.
Let's give them a go!
Whoa, okay. That was a little unnecessary, don't you think?
Release! Leave the healing to me.
What is happening? No? Ah. Okay, almost. Almost. Ah, shit, no. Okay, that sucked. That was bad. But it was just the last one. Okay. The Forgiven Hats of Casting. One of those fancy wizard hats that I never wear. Oh shit, what is this? Great, love it. Shoop. That's new. That's new. Should I focus on the door, by the way? Ring of Enemies. Ah, shit. Did you, stupid kid? No, you didn't. What is going on here? Did I? Ah! Somebody dropped tank stance. Can we not die here, kids? Oh shit, Alphino dropped. Shoot! Why did you die, Alphino? I can't raise you, buddy. Ah, shit. Oh man. Why, Alfie? Why? I really have to put my tank stand somewhere else. I think I still have... Yeah. I should be moving this shortcut to Iron Will somewhere where I don't have to... where I don't push it by mistake. That was stressful right now, but yeah, that was bad. So tank stance is on, that's fine. Let's see that we don't kill Alphino again. So felt like we I don't know if it was me or game's daughter, just for a little moment. Let's go. Everybody with me? Yeah, they are. Okay, great. go. I'm used to the door.
I will not hold back.
There we go. This is nice. Sure, you can do that. Oh, okay. Gonna have, okay, so it telegraphs the pattern, right? Telegraphs the pattern. And as a tank, I can still stand wherever I need to stand, right? Yeah. Great stuff. What is this? What are we doing? Is that good or bad? Should I have done that? Shoot! What am I doing? Shit! I do not understand that mechanic. I do not understand that mechanic. Is there some sort of Come on, bud. Yeah, I understand that one. Do the faces do something? Is it different faces? Because I'm just trying to find out what the rest of the Scooby Gang is doing, right? And then just interpret that. Orbs have a safe zone around them which is lighter than the others, but you can only stand in the same zone which is also not affected by the cube telegraph. Wait, like here? Is that where I'm supposed to stand? No, it's not. Sheesh.
You underestimate me.
Safe zone is a donut ring, so don't stand directly under the orb, okay? Is that right? Did I do it? You guys come up with mechanics all the time. It's just... Come on. I think we need to stand... Okay, there's like overlapping patterns. And I think you need to... Yeah. So there's overlapping patterns in these orbs. And what you basically need to do is stand in the lightest part so you don't take any damage. Yeah, now I have it. I thought it was the other way around, so by reflex I was standing in the darker area of that overlap, but that was exactly wrong. Come on, die already. Sheesh. Oh, I don't need breaches of maiming.
I am righteousness.
Oh, that was... You're not righteous.
Righteousness will prevail.
I am coming for you, buddy. I am coming for you.
Can't you do anything by yourself?
Oh man, really? Treasure coffer right here. Ah! Guys. Come on, let's continue that pull. Let's continue that pull. See where it goes. Here we go. I have no idea who you mean. And I also don't want to call him a world leader anymore. Sorry, but yeah. Can you heal me, Alphino? Would that be possible, man? Kind of your job, buddy. I am also so over this rule of mediocre, petty old men everywhere. I don't want to see those folks anymore. I mean, look at the guy in charge of Germany at the moment. He's so mediocre that his own party doesn't like him, right? What can you say about these people? I mean, honestly, it's just sad. Can't be an alternative to something if it's just that you're not somebody else. I don't know. I feel like if that's your selling point, what do you really stand for, right? Anyway.
You will not be discouraged.
I will not be discouraged. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is some gorgeous monster design. I'm a big fan. You look great. Ouch, don't hurt me. Can you please not hurt me? So this is about dodging the mechanics from the orbs, while also not being in the way of his paws, right? I guess. Yup. Arrive at the Winding Flare, mapping the realm. Have mapped the realm, folks. Given obscenity. I can see where that name comes from. I also don't think that obscenity needs to be forgiven, but that's a different topic for another day. Here we go. What is this?
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Is he going to be yelling throughout that fight? Oh, okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. That's a very, very small area in which I'm supposedly safe, right? It's not a problem for us. Where's she going? Oh, she's... Okay.
This is going to leave a mark.
Okay. Get a little heal out, no? Got an ouchie. The obscene lady's giving me an ouchie. Where are we going? Ring of Radiance accelerates magical energy. Ah, got it. Whoa! Yeah, that was spot on. That was where I was supposed to stand. There we go. Come on.
I will not hold back.
Show me. Ah, this is interesting.
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh boy. Oh boy. One or more party members have yet to complete this duty. Seriously. I can equip those. Blade. This is Samurai's blade. This is let's just quickly update the gear. And then I think we're there, right? Is that?
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vorthri's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your own heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless conflict. Had you only trusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all.
Sure.
You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Free from the burdens of conscience and purpose?
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word! You presume to lecture me. Insolent words. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Cine to both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vorthri. We will hold the Eaters here.
Let's go.
Come, let's finish this.
The Crown of the Immaculate is now available. Okay, is that a try? Is that another duty, or is that a trial? Oh, wait, I'm not sure. Oh, I have to do this with players? I think I have to do this with players, right? Yeah, give me a sec here real quick. I really don't want to do this. As a tank. I really don't. But I also don't know whether I can do it as a white mage, so I have to do it as a scholar, I would assume, right? Level 79. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. Let's see if we can join this. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I'd love to see I'd love to see the glamours that the last duty has to can provide. So what I did is I did a lot of runs of give me a second, of Malika as well in the last couple of days, to collect some equipment from there, especially the I think I've got the complete healing set from Malika as well right now, equipped on the scholar. I think I'm missing one ring, but apart from that it is pretty complete. And I would love to use it as a glamour, to be honest, but right now I have to have it equipped because I think it's the best equipment I have at the moment, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. I don't think I have the full paladin set yet, unfortunately. So at some point I got bored. I still have some dwarven mithril chest pieces here, which are item level 415. Nobody want to join this trial. What's going on, guys? But I wasn't sure whether I was going to use them for the paladin or the healer. Also, I realized the other day that I was trying to level summoner, or I was trying to play summoner, to be honest. I haven't played him in 20 levels, so I did some cleanup and some realignment, and then I realized that I didn't have any caster equipment that was high level enough for him to actually do anything, right? Because the only equipment I had for casters was 60 level equipment for my black mage. And yeah, so at some point I apparently have to do some dungeon runs or get some equipment for my summoner, although I'm really, really bad at playing them, to be honest. I'm really not good at playing summoner. I'm really struggling to make the rotations work. I know that people oh boy, wish me luck. I'm gonna die so many times, folks. Come on, DPS, don't do that. I hate it when you do that. I know you've been waiting for 1.5 hours to join a duty and now you're doing something else, but it makes me nervous.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Buddy. I love it when people say I've forgotten everything about this fight and it's my first time. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. Let's go. let's go. What do we have? Oh, okay, we have 2 scholars. That's not bad, actually. Would have preferred to have another white mage to give me some innocence, yeah. Okay, somebody needs to be tanking those guys. Should be. Yeah, let's go. What is this? Am I standing in it or out of it? Great, love it. Okay, got a confusion. I've got a little confusion. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Suffer, 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 and know your folly!
This feels a little too easy. Or is it just me? Do you have a second form? You feel like you have a second form, buddy. What is going on? Come on. You sneaky little bugger! You had a second form. Is that a face under your armpit? Or are you just happy to see me? Oh boy. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Bring back the face. Oh no, he's hot. Oh my god, I love you folks. Oh man. Here we go. Great. Come on. Shit! That was nasty. He did a nasty to me. Come here, buddy. Heal up. I don't have an emergency heal on me. Come on. Again, this. Come on. Shit. Where is he? What is this? Slashing resistance down. Okay. We okay? I think we're okay. Okay. Let's go. Shit. This is gonna be bad. Here we go. Stop doing that. I need to get closer in here. Okay, where are we? We're 31%, so this is still very much an ongoing fight. What are we even doing? Okay. Okay, we're at 17% and kicking butt. Still good. Just a little listening. Nice. We gotta get out of here. I think we're doing all right. I think we've got this. Little push. Really, where are we going? There it is. There it is. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh man, I really like to. I think our friend, the other scholar, has done a lot of heavy lifting. Yeah, we managed. Here we go. Is that Vothri? Now night will return to all Norvrend, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. On speaking with Reen, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. And I think we will. Should you leave the area, you may return here by speaking with the sentry posted at the entrance to Mount Gulg. Give me the cutscenes.
Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. And I am a god.
Who's that father?
That is why I was born, as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe
buddy. What's gonna happen to us? Right, that's the main question here. Because that's a lot of light. For a tiny little token.
Look, the sky.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me.
Is that
I'll
Vothri's
wager they were
father?
put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a Lightwarden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Amazing. Before my Vothri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Poor baby Vothri.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not.
Say something!
12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
The combined power of every Lightwarden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
It's not gonna be good for you. It's not gonna be good for you, Mr. Johnson Daly.
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
You used me.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger.
Of course he did. Urianger always knows.
Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrend.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
Is that so?
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
Call him by his name. Dead.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
We're not gonna let this happen, right? This is not what happens. We all know that this is not what happens. You little sneaky bitch ass punk.
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
That's what my parents always say.
I placed my faith in you. Let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now. Halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
It was you who created Bothri, wasn't it?
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided he could contain and control the light. If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Lightwardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried. You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a sin eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair.
There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Vorthri achieved through bliss,
you achieved through despair. have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero. Exarch! I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
It's me.
I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
You have got to be kidding me.
Till then, I bid you farewell. Eater.
He's a sin eater, sin eater. I have no idea how they're going to resolve this. I really don't. Can he contain the light?
Finally. After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
The light back? Please don't tell me. Come on, open the window. The light is back, right?
It's like this all over. The whole of Northrad is shrouded in light again.
Of course it is.
And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens.
Because I'm the new Lightwarden.
No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. Now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you. If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. go.
All right, folks, I think this is enough for today. Don't you think? That was a lot. Even though most of this was expected, that was a lot. Holy guacamole. That was... Damn. I didn't... thanks for watching. Thank you so much for keeping me company. That was... that was definitely a lot. Oh. Somebody from... Give me a second. Work? That's a lot to digest. We knew that was gonna happen, right? We knew that the Warrior of Light was definitely gonna have, or Warrior of Darkness was definitely gonna have problems containing all that light, and we would have to find a solution for that. We definitely know that Gratia is gonna come back, right? I've spoiled myself so far, so I don't think that's a big thing to say. I loved that trial against Vothri. That was narratively, that was absolutely amazing. That was so well written. Both the ascent to the mountain through the duty, the dialogue and all that. So that was great. I also think the trial was great. I loved the second form. I also think the team did a lot to actually pull the weight in that one, but I didn't find it too difficult. I'm gonna check out the last duty and see what they have in terms of glams. I definitely gonna need some equipment, but we're gonna continue next week from here to find out what's gonna happen. Are we gonna turn into a Lightwarden? Are we gonna find a way to contain all that light? Are we gonna find a new vessel for it? Is Emet-Selch actually going to be the solution to all our problems? Which I feel like is the way this thing is leading me right now. But man, I hope you enjoyed this a little bit. I hope you had a good time. If so, leave a like, do the subscribey thing and all that, and have a beautiful Sunday. And I'll see you all around next week when we're gonna continue from here. Holy hell. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, absolutely. Take care, stay safe, and see you around. Bye-bye, everybody.